All right, guys, how you doing today? How are you guys doing today? It's been an incredible week. It's been an exciting week, and guess what, guys? Today, in fact, today was even like a top of such an incredible week. Today was so beautiful. Today, I'm gonna show you guys what I'm talking about. The week has been a week of growth, a week of development, a week of excellence, a week of getting things done and actually stepping forward, you know, towards the direction that we are intentionally going after. It's been an incredible one. It's been so amazing, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful to Jehovah for the privilege. I'm grateful to Jehovah for the environment. I'm grateful to Jehovah for the opportunity because where I am today, goodness, it's all grace. It's a result of so many factors coming together, and there's no way I could have seen this coming from afar. There's no way I could have seen this coming, years back, you know, years, months back, weeks back, and no. There's no way I could have seen this coming. It's been so incredible. It's been so amazing. It's been so beautiful. So I can't really tell anyone how to get here where I'm right now. All right, because like I said, it's all Jehovah's doing. So the only thing I can help anyone that wants to be where I'm right now, all right, that want to also improve on where I am right now, is to get the foundation right. And for me, and of course, as I've seen others that are also doing the same thing, foundation is Jehovah. Foundation is Jehovah. Get it right, and you will eventually get your destination. Don't miss it. True foundation is Jehovah. Alright. It's very important to set that and to get it right the way it is supposed to be. This is another episode, episode 38. That means for the past 38 days, we've been having these sessions every single day. Good Lord, who would have thought? Who would have thought? And it's been incredible, absolutely incredible so far. All right, taking trades, setups. Yeah, it's been an exciting 1 month, 8 days. All right. Yeah, let me just say exciting 5 weeks. Yeah, exciting 5 weeks, if not six. It's been an incredible one, and I'm really blessed. I'm really grateful. I feel blessed. I feel good. I feel thankful. Thank you, Joel, for the privilege. Thank you guys for also being with me, sticking with me through this journey, and it can only get better. Like I always say, it can only get better. But then we need to be excited today, all right? Because the reality is that you will be as happy as you are now when you eventually attain your goals. Right? That is what I believe. That's what I believe. So I'm not gonna wait. I'm not gonna wait until everything becomes super dazzling, pure, perfect before I start feeling good. Before I start enjoying and having fun. Right? No, I'm not into that. Right? I'm gonna start having fun right from today. I'm gonna start enjoying myself right from today. Oh, I think I've cleared my setup on this one. That's all right. That's all right. These setups are starting to, I would like call them, starting to phase out a bit. Yes, I had a setup on my 1 hour on this naked shadow PS, but apparently did not really. Well, actually, I wouldn't say they did not work because they gave me the result that I wanted when I was using them. But I guess I was just impatient and I wasn't getting as much trade as I wanted. So yeah, I think it still has its own value. Look at this trade now. Look at this trade that this setup gave to me, and it's still running. It's still running fine. It's still running fine. All right, it's an incredible trade, and it's still running fine. But I don't know what I think. I was taken out of this trade by my right. I think I was taken out of this trade by my broker. Yeah, I think that happened. Let's see why that happened. Okay, I think at this point it got so close to the stop loss that yeah, I guess the spread of on my broker took me out on that trade. Oh, good. I can see why. This was close to the market closing time for the day. In fact, not even close to it. This was market closing time for the day. 11 a.m. and spreads are crazy that period. So I guess I'm sure that was what took me out of this trade, but you guys see it is running and going very, very sweetly. All right, so this setup still works. So my free time, I'm going to rebuild the US oil setup that I've deleted inadvertently. I'm going to rebuild it because it is a setup that is worth keeping. All right. Actually, if based on this setup, a trade is actually triggered right now. All right, but I didn't see that, and okay, the market is still playing around there. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. If I'm to take a trade there, right, let me see. I'll show you guys how that trade is going to look like. All right, so that trade will have been something like this. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. At some point, I'm surely going to explain more about the setup. I'm definitely going to reveal the complete picture of the setup to you guys, and yeah, the history, where it came from, what it's all about, and how you guys can duplicate it on your own chart as well. It's quite simple, it's quite straightforward, and yeah, as you can see, the result is also quite quite incredible. It has some very, very good results, very, very good turnout. All right, so this is the setup. Okay, so right now it's in drawdown, so that means there's still an opportunity to enter this trade. There is still an opportunity to enter this trade. So today is Friday. The market has closed already good. Market has closed already for the week. So by Monday, all right, or Sunday evening, stroke Monday, if this setup is still active, that is, if the price is still in this area when market opens on Monday, then I'm gonna seriously consider taking this trade. I'm gonna seriously, in fact, let me, hold on, let me see what's the, oh good lord, the stop loss which is 138. That's a lot. So I guess I can only take it on my demo account. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. My demo account, I like seeing it grow as well. It gives me confidence. It shows me that yes, I'm doing well. Because if you can't grow a demo account, then sorry, you won't be able to grow a live account. That's just the reality of it. All right. If you cannot if you cannot consistently grow a demo account, then forget about going live. Forget about going live. All right. So my demo account doing well it's a very, very good sign for me. So I'm all for it. I'm all for my demo account, enjoying some sweet trades, some sweet setups. All right, so let's move on. Okay, so guys, welcome. I'm just doing a quick review of my naked shadow setups. Then move on to the setups that we had on the previous session. Okay, good. I'm done with that. All right, so moving on to what we had on our previous session. Oh, good. This was a TP it. Very, very quick one. Very quick TP it. Just a short review of how we got this trade. All right. It was a very fast TP it. Sweet one. All right. So this trade, as you can see, or maybe you can see, but what I'm seeing on this trade right now, I'm saying, okay, good. A trend line. All right, a trend line that I expect the market to respect. All right, a trend line that I expected the market to respect. Now, in addition to that, we have this structure area, a resistance, sorry, support. All right, the market tested it 1, 2, 3, then it broke it. And when that happens, there will always be a break and retest. There will always be a break and retest. So that was what I was counting on. I was counting on the retest. And that was where I got that was where I got this trade from, right? From my retest. Now, it was based on those two confluences. First of all, the structure getting broken, and then retest, and then the trend line was the second factor for this trade, and it turned out well. It turned out sweet, and within how many candles? Within few candles, few hours, we made our money. We made a good sum for ourselves. So that was a win. That was another win for our records. That was another win for our records. All right, you guys, I'm sharing my whole display today so you can see what I'm talking about. The records are there. Records are transparent. The records are clear. Okay, good. I have not updated this date in a while. Yeah, that's that. So records are quite straightforward. I don't need to, this is more for me than for you guys, honestly. So there's no point hiding anything. There's no point deceiving anybody, deceiving myself. Saying I win trades that I did not win. I've got nothing to gain from doing that. So like I said, it's not just for me to build my confidence, all right? Because the better my win ratio, the better my confidence in what I'm doing, and the better my confidence, the better my entries, the better my trading psychology, and of course, the more money I make. So, guys, trust what you just saw. They're absolutely real and correct and accurate. Okay, good. So trade right here this trade right here is a good example of when I say greed. Should I call it greed, or what should I call it? Because I was actually so confident in this trade. Okay, I'm still on one of them. What? I'm still on this one. Okay, good. Okay, no, 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 no. I'm already out of this trade. I'm already out of this trade because the trade was activated here. So we went into TP. Yeah, the trade was activated together with this one. So I threw them together. All right, just that. Wait, though. From what I'm saying, even this one got taken out. Oh, nice. Even this one got taken out. Okay, good. So this was a pure loss. It was a pure loss. Now, what happened on this trade? Okay, it was a pure loss. But the thing is, I did not respect my stop loss. And that is one of the principles that sometimes these things happen and you can't beat yourself too hard. All right, you just can't beat yourself too hard. Now, my idea was that due to this channel, all right, the stop loss, as in, wasn't expecting the trade to still come back down. I was confident that it's going to go up, all right, respecting this channel that is forming right here. Because I did have four touches on the channel, so I was very confident about the channel. Secondly, this was a good support area, and it has already hit the support area with a kangaroo tail setup. So in fact, this was a kangaroo tail trade. All right, I was trading based on this kangaroo tail, and that was where I got this entry and this stop loss. And turned out that that did not work out for this trade. That did not work out for this trade. Ideally, my stop loss should have been below this this area, below the support area, something around this. This should have been my stop loss. And if I had done that as my stop loss, then I would have won this trade, 1.6 risk reward ratio. All right, I would have won this trade, but I was trading based on something else at that time. So I wouldn't say I'm hot or anything by what happened. Just that I should have known better because, at this point, the channel was broken here. Channel was broken here, so that should have been a good sign that okay, guy, this channel is no longer as reliable as it's supposed to be. So in that case, I should have reverted back to the support area. Like I said, I was trading based on this kangaroo tail setup. So I've learned my lesson there. So what's the lesson? The lesson is when the channel has shown has shown signs of vulnerability, you need to take that into account and don't trade strictly based on that channel. All right, yeah, don't trade strictly based on the channel that has lost its integrity. So that was a lesson. That will be going into our record as well. I'll be going into our record as well. What am I doing? I'm going now. Okay, at some point I will have to sum it up into this kind of format. So I see what I'm doing clearly. All right, good. So that's nine lessons, 6 wins. Okay, that's fine. All right, so that's our setup for that was what we had. That was our results for today. Let's move on to what I plan to talk about today. Now, guys, I had an incredible trade today. I had an incredible trade today. Here's the trade. Now, I'm gonna walk you through how I got the trade in the first place, and yeah, what happened. Okay, before I start that, let me allow me to play back, like cancel all these sweet things that you guys are seeing, so you get the real feel of, so you guys don't get spoiled and miss out on some key things. So I'm going to replay and delete the part of the chat that has already done what. So what's this guy doing? Why is he reading? Taking my data. Okay. Did you guys see that? Those are my tasks that I'll be doing today. Anyway, that's fine. For the past few months, I've successfully been able to do every single one of them every single day. So yes, they may look overwhelming, they may look a lot, but it's actually not difficult for me to do. I've formed the habit of doing them every single day successfully. What's happening? My replay button is not working. I wonder why. Okay, probably because I don't know why. Let me refresh because I really want to show you guys and do show you guys what I did today and how I got that trade. It's also a way for me to replay that what happened, for myself, and set a good foundation of knowledge. Set a good standard for myself, set a good basis. Basically, it's still what I did because I surely did something right on that trade. That trade was no fluke. I did something right on that trade, and it went my way in a very very sweet way. And I would like to have trades like I would like to have more trades like this. Right, I would love to have more trades like this. Okay, good. Okay, all right, good. So, let's see. Okay, so let's see. All right, so let me move on first of all. Let me start from the daily because I started my analysis on the daily time frame at the time. All right, so now I saw a channel, right? Good, I saw something like a channel playing out on this trade. I did of course, my trend all the way. I did my trend. I set my trend all the way up, but trend wasn't really gonna help me right now. Right, trend was not really gonna help me right now. Now, one thing that I saw the previous trend. Previous trend was an uptrend, right? Good. Now the price has broken this trend line. It broke it, even we tested it, right, showing it's coming down. Mind you, it topped at this point and reversed. Now, what is the significance of this area where it stopped? If you go back to the left, you will notice that this was the same point that we had here. All right. Now, this was the last pivot point, or let me call it swing point, for the last impulse for the previous uptrend. What do I mean by that? I'm going to do a small, yeah, I'll call it a small explanation now. This is the first impulse, impulse one. then retracement 1, impulse 2, all right, impulse 2, then retracement 2. Now impulse 3, then retracement 3. Now impulse 4, and then retracement 4. Good. So this was basically the move, the wave that created this uptrend. All right. Now for there's something called break of structure. All right. When the market wants to change from an uptrend to a downtrend, there's always going to be a break of structure. Now the break of structure, to confirm a break of structure for this trade, that is to confirm that the market has finished the uptrend and is going to start a downtrend, two things must happen. Right, to confirm that the market has finished the uptrend and is going to start a downtrend, two things must happen. The first thing is that the price must break the uptrend line. Right, that has happened. The first thing that market must break the uptrend line, which is this line, that has happened. All right, it broke the uptrend line at this point. Broke it cleanly, even retested it, right? Broke it so conveniently. Now the next thing that is going to happen is that the market must break the previous swing point, which is this, right? The previous impulse point, the previous pivot. Must okay, let me not call it pivot. Let me call it swing point. That is where the market started the swing. Where it started the move. It must break it. Now the market did not break it here. It touched it and then respected it. It did not break it. So this market is not ready for a downtrend. First of all, this market is not completely ready for a downtrend. Now, that does not mean that it's not going to go downtrend, but it does not confirm to me that it's going to go on a downtrend. It could still go on a downtrend because, as you can see, it has broken the trend line like long ago. All right, it broke the trend line. Now, that, but basically, it's in a there's in a potential downtrend. All right, now working towards that, I'll set my Fibonacci and let me see what's going on. I can see that the Fibonacci was well respected here, that it made a move, an impulse, then retraced to the Fibonacci level, all right, before the next move. Now, even the next move respected this particular Fibonacci line, and before it did what it was going to do. Okay, so let's see the next move. Let's see what the next swing did. All right, next swing moved from here to this point. Okay, let's take our Fibonacci. Guys, I'm taking it that you understand all these tools, but if you don't understand it, stay with me. Stay with me. The day will come when I'm going to treat and break down all I'm doing right now because they are a bit advanced. So it's fine if you don't get it the first time. It's fine if my screen looks rough to you, but stay with me, stay in the environment, and eventually it will click. you know, I also didn't just know these things in one day. It took me, of course, it took me a while. It took me several educators, several coaches, several classes, several exposures before I got it as well. So, and I still haven't gotten everything, but at least this one I'm showing you are the ones I've gotten, right? The few I've gotten. All right, good. Now this is my Fibonacci right now. All right, so it has this is the move. Now it's retracing. That's retraced to this Fibonacci level. All right. Now I expect the market to do what it did on the first impulse, which is moved on the first impulse, retraced, and then went to the next Fibonacci level of this level. All right. Now I expect the same thing to happen now again. Market has impulsed, it has retraced. All right. Now these are possible retracement levels. Why did it not start to move from this point? Well, I've not researched that, but I can see that market came here. It didn't really respect this one that much. Yes, it did a bit here, but it still went above this one, went above this one. It respected but broke above this one, respected it but broke above this one, respected it, and it's on the way down. Respected it, and it's on the way down. Now, how much respect was given to that? Let's go to a lower time frame so we'll see what happened there much more closely. All right, let's go to a lower time frame so we'll see what happened there. Uh, yeah, more closely. So for this one, here is you just give it a one touch and broke it. Right, yes, played around it thoroughly here, but yeah, this could have been a sign for someone to want to jump on this one, which actually moved. It actually moved. So this was valid minimally, not fully, minimally. But then broke it and then went to the next one. Similarly, it wasn't too respected, broke it. Next one wasn't too respected, broke, just slightly respected, broke it. You know, this one also was respected, but then it just one touch, then it broke it. All right, broke it, then it touched this one, the D one, broke it, touched it, and powerful response, powerful response. How you guys see that response? Gave me such a big candle. It was a powerful response. Came again, second test, gave it another powerful response with another engulfing. All right, came again, made a bit of contact, another powerful response. All right, another powerful. That's three touches. All right, that is a triple top. And that's a pattern called a triple top pattern. All right, so that gives me a level of confidence that this particular level, I think, is the level. All right, is the level, because the next level above this is basically invalidating this retracement. All right, next level above this we would have is basically, you can see the next level is the red, which is basically telling us that okay, this is not the retracement, this is this is something else. All right, so basically this is either this or nothing. So I had to bank on this one. So that gave me confidence that okay, this market is ready to go down. So then I started looking out for, all right, so now that I know that the market is ready to go down, how do I benefit? How do I join the ride down? All right, how do I join the ride down? Now, on the lower time, on the next time frame, okay, first of all, let me clear my chart a bit. Okay, if I see what okay, good. We clear this out. We're good. We're good on that. Now, thank God, my indicator is showing me this area as a powerful area anyway, so it makes it easy for me to work with. Then I did a setup. Okay, good. I missed something. Now, the next thing I did, once I've determined that yes, the market is ready to go down, so took this as a downtrend. Right, I took this as a downtrend, and in the spirit of taking this as a downtrend, I mean this is the highest high, right? In first impulse retracement, you can see it didn't get to the. Okay, but let me just use our Fibonacci and repeat what we did. Let's repeat what we did the previous line. All right, so Fibonacci. Okay, good. So Fibonacci, you retraced to this same area, all right, similar area, retraced and then moved. Okay. Fibonacci looks like it disrespects this Fibonacci a lot. So like it's just respecting it at all levels. Imagine just similar to what we saw earlier. It's playing the same thing all over again. All right, so retrace to this same level and then impulsed to the next level, just like we saw earlier. All right, so that was the first move. Now the second impulse is starts on at this level. All right, that impulsed all the way to this level, and now it retraced. All right, it's retraced all the way into this area. All right, so it retraced all the way into this area. Now the question is, at what point is it going to reverse? Is it going to stop retracing and start going down. Now, that is where the David Achom's trap for money strategy comes in. All right, it's all about how to catch this retracement and joining the ride down. So basically, what I had to look out for, I had to identify this zone, all right, this area. All right, I had to identify this whole area, right, and then look for an order block in that zone. All right, on the other block, I look for that on the 15-minute time frame. So the 1 hour time frame is just to get a clearer view of what I'm doing of that particular impulse, that particular move. Then on the 15-minute time frame, I went ahead and started searching for an order block of interest, an order block in that zone that I determined previously. And then that was where I found this order block here. You guys, if you don't know what an order block is, that's fine as well. I will surely touch on that sometime in the future. So this I found this order block and I marked it out. I also found this one and I marked it out. So these were the two major order blocks that I found in within the zone that I marked out. All right. So at that point in time, I realized that the market was actually in that area. Wow, perfect. Market was like, in fact, it was as if I think this was actually what I saw the other at that time. Market was like this when I set this trade then. All right. So market was just in the area of that order block. And it was respecting it. So you guys can see it wasn't going above it. It was holding, it was holding, it was holding. Right. The other block was actually holding. It could not break it. So I dialed in on it and I saw that wow, okay, right. Rejection, rejection, rejection. It couldn't break it. Right, that was on par. I went all the way down to 1 minute. I went all the way down to 1 minute. All right. I went all the way down to 1 minute. Then I saw the path rejections. Like one, two, three, four, five. Like good lord. And of course, the more an area is touched, two things can happen. So that the area gets stronger, the more it's being respected, or it gets weaker, the more market eats it. So I still can't tell you exactly how to differentiate those two things I just mentioned yet because they seem contradictory. All right, but with time I'll clarify that for you guys. But I saw this one as the area getting stronger. The more touches it had, like the more the market made contacts with it, I saw it as getting stronger. And that gave me the confidence to believe that okay, this market is not going to go above it. All right, and then this kind of a wedge formation as well. Like market just forming a channel slightly to the upside, the channel slightly to the upside is a sign that a powerful down move is coming. That was another thing that gave me the confidence to want to enter this trade. And then the stop loss being here. Yeah, in fact, this was the major thing. Stop loss being here just above this area. All right, the safe stop loss for this trade would have been way above this, like somewhere safe, probably behind the next area. I'd probably be behind this next area. All right, but that would have increased my risk exposure, and I was not willing to do that. So I was open to losing this one. I was open to losing for the market to actually go above this area and make me losing the money, the risk, the money that I'm investing in this space. All right, I was open to that happening. So I was okay because it was just how many pips? It was just a few pips that I could afford to let go. So that gave me the confidence to leave my stop loss in that area. It wasn't very wide pips, but it could just 15 pips. It's small enough. It's small enough. So I could afford to lose 15 pips. So I confidently said that, and then I set my sell stop. All right, so I set my sell stop below this area because if it's gonna go up, then I expect that it shouldn't come down. It shouldn't break. As you guys can see what happened. Now let me go back to it. Let me go back to it. you will see that the market actually respected. It's like a price trap strategy, right? Respected this. There's a big support area here, like supported it, supported it, supported it, supported it, supported it. But this is it, all right. So the market will likely not break it easily. If it breaks it, that means it's trying to go down. All right. If it breaks this area, that means it's gonna retest and then go down, right? But if it breaks this upper area, that means it's gonna retest and probably go higher, all right? Probably go higher. So this level gave me confidence that okay, good. This market, if it breaks this area and come down, then it's ready to go down. It's ready to go all the way down. So based on that, I you can see my sell stop was just after this area, and that was the confidence that I had in that trade. So I set my stop loss, and yeah, I set my stop loss, and okay, actually the market played around a bit. Let me replay it because I don't know I don't know how to watch trades. I don't know how to watch trade. Like just watch my screen. I don't know. Maybe it's because I have too much to do. Like I have so many other things to do, or I don't know why. But I just don't know how to just sit down and watch my trades. But I was checking up on it quite frequently at the beginning. All right. So I saw the move. I saw the market playing around. It stayed there for a while before it moved. And then I got an information from a coach of mine that news was coming, that we should exit all the trade signals he sent to us. So that was like a watch from there, like as well, like oh good lord, like news is coming. What should I do? Should I exit this trade as well? But I was confident. I also knew that news basically confirms technical, all right? Fundamentals confirm technicals. So I expected the news to go my way, right? Because my technical was telling me that this trade is going to go down. So I expected the news to impact market and bring it down in the direction of my technical. So as you guys can see, this my area was broken. The area that I said was broken at this time. All right, and then the trade was triggered. And then it came back up again. I wasn't too worried because, of course, like I said, it's gonna retest. But the test was a bit deep, but I wasn't too worried. I was, yes, I wasn't too worried. Anyway, that would be a lie because I was like, oh my goodness. But I was, like I said, I was fine with losing that amount of risk, so I wasn't too bothered about this trade. Now, now then I think the news came at two. The news was at was it 1:30 or 2:30? Anyway, so the market yeah started going my way, and I was happy. I was happy. I was tempted to cut my profit and make my money, but I mean, come on, this is just my first TP, my first entry. And as you will see, I had multiple entries on this trade. I had multiple entries on this trade. I totally satisfied my indulgence as in my desires on this trade. I went all in, I went all out. I went all in, I went all out. I don't care what that means, but I threw everything in. Not like everything. Like the risk I had on this trade, I was so comfortable with that risk. Why? Because I've lost that same amount of risk a few previous day, and I was okay with it. So I don't mind losing the same amount of risk again on this one. So I was okay with that risk, with that amount that I was risking. So I took more than one entries. I took more than two entries. I took more than three entries. In fact, I took more than four entries. All right. So I really went into this trade. I went deep into this trade. But thank God it's in profit, and it's going well. It's going my way. It's going our way. My network is not looking very nice this evening, but you guys get the gist, I believe. All right. So basically, uh, long story short, the two of my entries it's TP this one, and the next one the ETP. So right now I have about three more entries to go. Of course, those ones have bigger TPs. The first entry has 1 to 2 risk reward ratio. Second entry has 1 to 5 risk reward ratio. The third entry I think that has about what is it? Over 10. Over 10 risk reward ratio. I think is this 16 or thereabout, over 10 anyway, you know. And yeah, I'm expecting that to get to ETP next week. All right. But regardless of what happens, I didn't trail my stop. I didn't use trading stop. Right? I only break, I only broke even on those remaining trades. I did not trail stop. So reverses, I'm gonna I'm not gonna lose any profits because right I'm trying to teach myself that okay, the money that is still in the trade is not my money. You know, it's only the money that I've closed in profit that is my money. So I've already made profit on this trade, right? I've already made sweet profit on this trade, like combined of 7 risk reward ratio more or less on this trade. So I'm satisfied with what I've made on this trade. Yes, if I combine the amount I've made, the equity that I've made on the open trades, it's a lot of money, and I would have been able to hit my target. But if I close those trades, I would have hit my target for the week, which is to be able to make a withdrawal, a profit withdrawal. All right, I would have hit my target and made my withdrawal today, this Friday. I don't know why I did not close those trades. I think my idea was that I'm trying to be, because I'm going towards being a swing trader. And if you guys know what a swing trader is a trader that leaves the market and let the market do what it's gonna do. All right, so I need to start building that mindset, building that energy, building that ability, that mental capacity to allow trade to play out. That's why I choose not to. That's why I chose not to cut my trade and make my money and make my withdrawal. Right, all amount to my first profit withdrawal in forex. Yeah, I know it sounds crazy after like a year in forex making my first profit withdrawal. Yeah, it sounds crazy. But that is what it is. It is what it is. All right, it is what it is. So yeah, so that's all for today. My network refuses to allow me continue what okay. Network refuses to allow me continue what I was doing earlier, but that's all right. That's all right. I think we've gotten value for today's session. Tomorrow we'll continue what we do. Continue what we do. These sessions are daily sessions where the idea is to empower my audience, empower myself in the forex space, develop my skills, and I'll be glad if someone else can gain something and also develop their own skills through these sessions as well. So guys, continue to have fun. All right, have fun. Do not wait until all the stars align before you enjoy yourself. No, start enjoying yourself today. Start making your money today. Start being happy today. Start smiling today, because you're gonna be as happy as you are now when you attain your goals. Do not get it twisted. All right, guys, enjoy your life, enjoy your time, enjoy your weekend. Have fun.